Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over some of the worst fictional cars added to Greenville, so let's get into it. Now before we begin, I'd like to just say no hate at all to the devs because it's probably really hard. There goes the garbage truck. No hate at all to the developers who've made these vehicles. It's probably really hard to take a real car and completely redesign it, but sometimes they don't turn out too good. So yeah, this is supposed to be just a fun, lighthearted video. So yeah, no hate to anyone who made these cars or drives these, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off, we have this beautiful Camry here, or Corolla, I actually can't tell. I mean, if you look at the back's okay, but this is kind of hated because of the front, and this really weird headlight design, which the DRL kind of goes down like this. It's not very conventional. Normally you just see it at the top or at the bottom, but the way it just splits in the middle is really awkward and doesn't look too great. And that's why a lot of people kind of hate this car. As you can see, it looks really strange. That's kind of the only thing that's bad about this car, though. In my opinion, it isn't terrible, but it's just kind of, this headlight kind of ruins the car for me. I personally don't like it. Although I guess there's probably some people who are fine with it. Yeah, it's just a little strange the way they did the headlight. But the rest of the car is okay. Alright, so the next car on the list is this, the fictional Forerunner. And yeah, this one's bad. I even made a full video on how bad it is and how it got remodeled. Yeah, this was near the start of Greenville's fictionalizing period. They were kind of learning how to do it. This is kind of how it started. It was rough. It was kind of like they made it unrecognizable. I mean, this kind of like if you didn't really look closely, you could probably mistake this for like an FJ Cruiser or something. Like the tire on the back is completely fictional. I mean, yeah, this thing was pretty rough. No one bought these because they looked so far from the real version. But yeah, again, this was just the start of everything, so it kind of makes sense why it turned out like this. So the next car on the list is this, the fictional Lamborghini Urus. And it actually kind of reminds me of the new Urus SE, which is kind of interesting. Light design isn't as aggressive. It's kind of, I guess, friendly. It's a bit weird, but I don't personally like that. In the back, the light bar is interesting, although it does kind of stay true to the original car. It's a little strange, but yeah, let's get on to the next car. So for the next one on the list, you all saw this coming, the fictional Cybertruck. And yeah, I mean, the Cybertruck in itself is really ugly, but this is a little worse in my opinion. I mean, this is a good attempt on trying to make an ugly car fictionalized look good. That's a really hard thing to do, but yeah, this is just really weird. I don't like that at all. The way they did the bed, I wish they just kept it continuous, kind of like the real truck. But I hate how they cut it out like that. I feel like that looks really strange. But yeah, I will say the headlight design is fine. I don't have much problem with that. It looks maybe even this looks better than the real Cybertruck in my opinion. In the front, I feel like what ruins it is just this weird bed, and also these fender flares look kind of funny. Also love how they kept the big wiper. That's really funny. But yeah, just this is a problem right here. Okay, so our next car is the fictional Porsche Taycan. And yeah, a lot of people, this one's controversial. So I think the main reason this is kind of ugly is because it's missing that little, that kind of vent piece that goes down here. It kind of looks really empty here. Without that, the headlights just look kind of awkward. This plastic down here makes the car look really cheap. And this is 90K. Like, I bought this for 90K. It's the base trim, but it's 90K. I don't think this plastic does it any favors. It just looks really cheap. And the lights look kind of cheap as well. I mean, it's kind of a cheapified kind of AliExpress Taycan. But, again, no hate to the devs or anything. I mean, making fictional cars is hard. Alright, so our next car is the Acura TL. And, yeah, from the front, I mean, it's fine. The lights are a bit big, but it's not that bad. I would still buy it. And I actually did buy it when the update dropped. I thought this was going to be my daily, but Then you move over to the back, and oh man, that's a little weird. The taillights look really. It looks like some kind of hybrid version. Um, it's kind of it. The taillights are just really weird. And yeah, it's just this really strange look that you get here. I don't like it. I don't know if many people do, but yeah, a little strange for me. Personally don't like it, but yeah, again, your opinion might be different. I will say the front is really good. They nailed that. I just wish they could have fixed the back because it's way too long, and then these white parts are also really weird. Alright, so our next car is the Kia EV6, and yeah, so I feel like the front lights are a little weird. Also on some of the base trims, the front fascia is a little worse, but front, except for the lights, isn't terrible. I mean, it's not that bad. When you move over to the rear, though, I'm not sure how to feel about that. I mean, I can tell there's something missing here. I don't know what, but it definitely looks really weird. How this goes all the way to the wheels, especially from a side profile. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That looks strange, but yeah, this is the top trim. This is like around 60,000. The base trims are worse. I didn't want to buy that because I thought maybe I'd like this, but no, it's a little strange. I do think the shape is pretty nice though. Like in general, it looks similar to the real thing. It's just that taillight design. It's a little strange, and yeah, I'm not sure if I like it. Lastly, we have this, the Aston Martin. I actually don't even know what Aston it is. It's either a Vanquish or a DB9. I have no clue, but yeah, I mean the front is pretty handsome. I really like the front how it is. But then the rear, I just don't know. I mean, the shape is really awkward. And also the taillight, it needs the cutout. It's too big, and it just has this weird kind of shape. This could just be like, I don't know what the real counterpart is, and it looks just like that, but personally, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Let me know what car this is. I can't tell, but yeah, in my opinion, the front is really nice. But when I bought it and went to the back, man, I don't know. It's that weird kind of filled in light. I wish they kind of had the cutout, maybe extended it further. I don't know, but I mean, it kind of had to be done. It's fictional, so they can't kind of copy Aston. But yeah, still, and it just looks weird. But they didn't have a choice. But yeah, and the shape is just the window shape, and just I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know which one was the worst, or if maybe I'm just dumb and these are all actually really nice cars. But yeah, let me know your opinion on these, and if you like any, if you don't like any, if there's any more that I didn't get, there probably is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I spent like 700K on this or all these cars, so subscription would be appreciated. But yeah, see you in the next one.